Okay, so now let's say that we want to go with this keyword here and we want to target the homepage for this keyword because this seems like the most relevant keyword to target for this homepage here. And if you're ever unsure of what keywords you got to use to optimize either this page here, your residential page, or your commercial pages, oftentimes, either the website designer has the basic idea of SEO, so they'll sometimes include, keywords, assuming they're the ones that built this, but they'll include keywords in the H1s, the page titles, description tags, and the page copy. But it's your job to make sure it's the right keyword and it's the most relevant keyword for the page at hand. So if we were optimizing for commercial services as it relates to window cleaning, then I want to make sure I encompass and include both these titles here. So let's just say that, let's open up a new tab here. Let's say let's type in commercial window cleaning services. I'm going to go broad so that then I could just niche down. So, okay, I got some hits. I got some results here that I may want to modify so that I could target a geo-specific area, a specific geographic like Tucson or Phoenix or California, New York, you name it. For example, San Diego. If we were in San Diego, boom, now I know this is probably the keyword I want to target given the location intent behind this search query. It's got San Diego, it's got California in there, and it's got commercial window cleaning services, which are a good sign, a green flag that these are keywords that want to include in important places, like the H1 tag, which is basically the first piece of text, the biggest one that you see in a page. And if you got a tool like Detailed, you can click on the headings and you can see that this website here has 0 H1 tags, and that makes it more difficult for Google and its robots to understand what this page is about. But assuming we were to have this and that was the H1 tag, which we can easily modify and adjust in the back end of the website, and we call that an H1 tag, boom, now we want to include commercial services, or in this case, terms like, Tucson, Arizona, right? So if I type in Tucson here using this tool, there's no matches here. Commercial window cleaning, maybe services is too long. So yes, we got some hits. We could see commercial window cleaning in Tucson, commercial window cleaning Tucson, Arizona, Tucson commercial window cleaning. This might be my keyword here. All three of these, I'm sure, show similar intent. And so if I were to drop this keyword into Google, I could see that people are running sponsored ads, which is a good sign. That means that there's money behind these keywords. And it's probably a good idea to take a look at some of their page title tags and the description tags underneath. Those sponsored ads or even these examples here, and make a better, more appealing page title and description so that people want to click on it, right? We get more clicks this way. And so, one thing you could do if you want to keep track of that is just open up a Google Sheet and say this was the home page that we want to optimize. All you could do at this point is just start adding in like the keywords that we want to target for the home page, and just start including them into your sheet so that when you go in and optimize this page, you know exactly which keywords you want to target, right? I'm going to leave them there for repetition's sake, but you get the idea. Make sure they're unique keywords and they show similar intent. How do you check it's the right keyword? You just drop it into Google and read the page titles, and if the page titles show commercial intent for the said area that you want to target, like Tucson window cleaning services in that area, then you're on the right track. Just do this for all the keywords that you want to target for one page, and now you're building out the page copy and how you want to structure your website.